Good, was good, was good, was good. The message is simple today. Don't chase, don't beg, don't explain. Always attract. See, we live in a social media world and everybody is chasing the money, everybody is chasing the success, everybody is chasing the validation, everybody is chasing their dreams. But I don't believe in that ideology. I believe in attracting your dreams. Because listen, anything you chase runs away from you. The more you chase, the farther away it goes from you. So if you say you're chasing your dreams, it's like, why are you chasing me? Because the more you chase me, the more I run away from you. But rather, you want to embody your dreams. You want to become your dream. Why not become the person your dream will accept you to be rather than chasing the dream? Because if you're talking about chasing the dream, everybody has dreams and everybody can tell you they are chasing their dreams. Homeless people chase dreams. Prisoners have dreams and they are chasing it. The only difference is they do not become the person they have to become to have the dream they want. So they never fulfill the dream. That's why I say attract the dream. Don't chase it. Attract it. Because if you attract the dream, you become aligned with the dream. If you attract the success, you become aligned with the success. It doesn't go away from you. That's why attraction will beat chasing every single day. Attraction will be chasing every single day. True success comes from attraction. True success comes from purpose. True success comes from alignment. So if you are not aligned with whatever it is you want, that's not for you. Just quit chasing it. Because if you chase it, it goes further away from you. Because you may be at the right place, but it might be the wrong time. So quit chasing. Just relax, stay calm, and switch your mind into you attracting whatever it is you want, and it will be yours, and it will forever be yours. So you have to wait for the right place, the right season, and the right time. That's when you know that this is truly what I'm meant for. This is truly what I worked hard for. But if you chase, you might get it, right? You might get it, but you might not be able to manage what it is as a result of you not being able to become the person for the dream or the person for the success. As a result, it will slip out of your hand because you were not able to manage it. You were not able to become that person who could manage it. That's why you don't have to chase. Because one thing I want to let you know is when you're chasing, you are forcing. When you're attracting, it flows to you. Opportunities come to you automatically. Anytime you chase, you're forcing to prove yourself. You're forcing to tell people what it is that you are. But if you attract, you don't force anything. Things just flows automatically because of your confidence, because of your purpose, because of your alignment. You're not forcing anything to be. You're just being for whatever it is to attract you. Now, someone will say, okay, well, you don't want us to chase our dreams. Then what should we do? Attract it. But someone will say, well, how can I attract this dream? Well, you have to become a valuable person. You have to become a person who creates value. What value do you bring to the marketplace? What value do you bring to the relationship? What value do you bring to the workplace? What value do you bring to the friendship? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Because being in a relationship to win a woman, success in my eye. For real, for real. I mean, you wanted to win the lady. So to win the lady, you don't have to chase, you have to attract her. And that's alignment right there. Don't go beg for no love. No, that's not what we are doing as masculine men. In this day and age, I see men always talking about they tricking, they buy bags for the women, and it's like at the end of the day, the women take the bag and you don't get to see them. It's like, bro, what are we doing? That's not masculinity at all. You don't have to chase or beg for no love. If the lady says she doesn't like you, if she says she doesn't love you, just let it be. Don't go and explain yourself. Don't go and beg. No, that's not what kings do. Kings don't do that. Confident men don't do that. We know our worth. As a result, why should we beg? It's their loss, not yours. We attract out here, both men and women. You should attract the man you want. Don't go and chase the man you want. Because, hey, I'm telling you, I'm a man myself. If we know that you came in easily, you overly love us, we will treat you like shit. Like, we won't treat you like how you want to be treated. So just be calm and attract the love. Anyways, that was just put to the side. You have to become a person of value. You have to bring value to the relationship. Whatever lady or whatever man you have to make sure you're pouring into the person. Don't just be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Don't just be at work just to be at work. You have to bring value to the workplace. Don't just be in a friend group just to be in your friend group. You have to bring value in the friend group. It's a circle for a reason. We come together, one gets in the middle and we pour into the person. It's not a cage. If it's a cage, the person is locked. When he or she is coming out, he's coming out to be free. It's a circle for a reason. We pour onto each other. We don't put others in a cage. As a result, if you're in a friend group, you bring value to the friend group. And also, how do you attract this success? The second one I want to talk about is that you have to know your worth. If you know your worth, nobody's going to shit on you. Nobody's going to put you down. I mean, they might tell you the idea you have is not going to work, but you know your worth. You know your worth. As a result, you keep going anyway. Look at the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted to star in a certain movie, right? So he went on auditions from here to here, from here to here. They told him, your body is too big, you're too huge, your accent is too strong, we can't use you in a movie. But he kept going, he kept showing up. Today, look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all times. That aside, one of the greatest actors of all times. Why? Because he knew his worth. As a result, he kept going. He didn't beg or chase. If he chased, he would have probably listened to what the producers were telling him, and his dreams would have been shattered. That's why you don't have to chase, you attract. And when he kept on being himself, he kept on bringing value, he kept on focusing on improving himself and being the best version of himself and not chasing but attracting by becoming the person for the success. He got aligned and his destiny was fulfilled, which was his acting career. So never beg or chase. That is not you. Do not beg for love. If she doesn't love you, let it be. If he doesn't love you, let it be. I'm very, very grateful to be one of those guys who don't beg for love. I don't chase no women. I don't chase, no. Once I see a sign of you not being interested, I pull away real quick. That's just me. My pull away game is crazy. Like I don't know. Because I know my worth. I know who I am. As a result, I'm not going to stoop low for you to step on me. Not at all. No. The way I see myself, if anybody saw me like that, I'll probably be the greatest of all time, but I don't want you to even see me like that though, because I know I'm already great. You feel me? So yeah, as a result, I know my worth. I know where I'm going. I'm the epitome of greatness. You feel me? That's how you're supposed to see yourself too. I'm not going to let you. I can help you. I can believe in you that you should see yourself that way. But I can only do too much. You should see yourself that way too. So you don't go chase, so you don't go back, so you don't go explain. You only attract. That's what confident men do. That's what high value men do. That's what high value women do. We don't chase out here. We attract every single day. Attraction, baby. The law of attraction, what does it say? Anything you constantly think about, that's what's gonna happen. So if you keep thinking about negativity, that's what's gonna come to you. If you think about positiveness, that's what's going to come to you. If you think about greatness, that's what's going to come to you. If you think about getting rich and being wealthy, that's what's going to come to you. So be careful of what you think about and winnow your thoughts. Always think attraction. Never think chasing. Because chasing is you telling yourself that you don't know your worth. Chasing or begging or explaining is you telling yourself you don't respect yourself enough. Chasing is you telling yourself you don't love yourself enough. So you're going to stoop low for others to step on you. Someone will say, well, I have to be humble. No, being humble is different from chasing. Being humble is different from explaining. Well, I'm not going to come and beg you to believe in my vision because I saw the vision for a reason. If you are not aligned with my vision, okay, well, then we were not meant to be together. We were not supposed to work together. That's on you. But my vision is going to be my vision because God gave it to me. He didn't give it to you. So I understand why you don't have faith in it. I truly understand that. Because mind you, me seeing my own vision, I was scared. So why should I be worried if I tell you my vision and you don't believe in it? All I'm going to do is keep going by my day. Whoever is going to believe in it, it means God has ordained that to happen. God has put that into place to happen. It was meant to be. You feel me? It was totally meant to be. Me doing this YouTube content was meant to be. Maybe that was why I was brought into this world. What can I say? Don't chase for nothing. Because once you chase, you're being low vibrational. Once you chase, you are telling others you don't believe in yourself. And you believe in the opinions of others. Once you beg, it means you respect what they have to say. And you don't believe in what you say to yourself. Once you beg or chase, it means you're not focusing on you. It means you're focusing on others. And why should you focus on others when you came into this world alone? Why should you focus on others when the life you live is on you? Why should you focus on others when you are the producer of your life, when you are the editor of your life? You can edit your script. You can edit your movie at any time. Life is full of ups and downs. As a result, you have to respond to those ups and downs. Nobody has control of it, in exception of God and you. So if you choose to listen to other people's opinion and be begging for other people's validation, so be it. But a world who could crucify a perfect man like Jesus Christ, and you want to seek validation from them? No, you have to go about your business. You have to go about your Father's business. Don't chase, don't beg, none of that. Now I want to let us go through why we shouldn't chase, why you should attract, and why you shouldn't chase or beg. Now, the first one is chasing comes from lack, and attraction comes from confidence. The moment you chase, it means you are not thinking abundantly. It means you are thinking from scarcity. You are thinking from a place where you feel you don't belong. You feel you're not supposed to be there. That's why you're chasing. That's why you're begging. That's why you're explaining yourself to be accepted. But attraction comes from confidence. It comes from you trusting your capabilities. It comes from you trusting your abilities. It comes from you trusting your worth. It comes from you trusting your work. It comes from you believing in yourself. It comes from you knowing that, hey, I'm supposed to be here. I was meant to be here. Anytime you think from an attraction perspective, you are. Anytime you think from the chasing perspective, it means you are not and you don't belong. That's what chasing is, because you are stooping low to be understood. But listen, the greatest people in life are seriously misunderstood. The greatest people in this world are seriously misunderstood. Take Jesus, for example. The reason why I keep using Jesus as bro, he's the greatest person of all time. Like, he's the greatest human that has been on earth. That's why I keep using him. But he was understood 2,000 years till today. He's still misunderstood. People do not get why Jesus died and woke up again. Like, just go read the Bible. That's all I got to say. And you know, when people ask Jesus questions, the way he came about, like the way he answered his question, you knew that he didn't come from a place of chasing. He didn't come from a place of begging you. You asked him, who do people say you are? He said, I am that I am. Attraction. If you're coming from attraction, you are. If I'm coming from attraction, I am. I don't have to say anything to please you. All I have to say is to please me. Is to please my soul. Is to please my spirit. That's all it's about. If what I'm going to say is going to hurt your feelings, I cool. I'm sorry. But this is what it is, though. Let's go into the next one. The next one is chasing drains your energy, and attracting protects your energy. Because you know, in this day and age, energy is very, very contagious. Some people know they don't like you. They know they don't like you, but they'll keep playing games just to drain your energy. You know, people are energy drainers. You have to protect your energy, man. You have to protect that energy so you don't chase, so you don't beg. Because the more you're begging, the more you're running, you're stressing around, you're in a you're in a depressed state just to make sure this lady or this man is is is, is picking up your calls. No, I call you one, I call you twice, you don't pick. All right, cool, I'm out. I'm not doing it again. No, that's me though, because I know who I am, and I also think from an abundance perspective. I'm like, okay, well, maybe you're doing something. I'm not going to blow up your phone, call you 5, 10 times. No, none of that. That's not what we do. That's not what masculine men do. Not at all. We don't do that in this avenue. We don't do that in Big Ron's avenue. None of that. We're going to protect our energy at all costs, at all times. Energy is expensive. I need energy to go work out. Why should I waste that time in explaining, in complaining, in begging? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing it. I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna protect my peace of mind, and I'm just gonna go about my day. Probably that energy that I'm wasting, I can use it to write a journal. I can use it to create something. I can use it to create a video that I'm going to talk about. I can use it to write some ideas. I can use it to create some goals. I'm not going to waste my energy on something which is not going to benefit me, which is not going to help me improve, which is not going to help me become a better person, which is not going to help me grow. No. I'm just going to protect my energy. I'm just going to protect it at all costs. The next one we want to go into is chasing forces and attraction flows. You see, when you're in a relationship, right, and the feeling is mutual. Like you call her, she calls you. You text her, she texts you back. Like there is no pulling of strings. It's like I can't. I have to double text you before you text me back, and that's going to take out. No, you feel me? That's not what it is. You see what I mean? Chasing is going to force. It's like you have to prove your worth. No, I'm not going to prove my worth. I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to get better. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to go find my purpose. I'm going to improve on me rather than proving myself to you. No. That's what chasing do. It's going to force. Attraction will flow. It's going attraction will flow like a river. It's not going to fall. No, no forcing. Because if you are forcing, mind you, you are still using your energy. Just like what I said. No, we are not forcing here. We want to be in a flow state. Whatever is desired doesn't need to be chased. Whatever is desired doesn't need to be chased. It doesn't need to be forced. Whatever is desired flows. It doesn't need to be chased. It doesn't need to be forced. No. If he or she truly desires you, he's not going to let you chase. He's not going to let you beg or explain yourself. It's going to flow peacefully. If the interview you're doing is aligned for you, you don't have to force it. From the jump, the interview is going to flow just like that, and the work is going to, and the job is going to come to you like easily, so easily. You wouldn't even doubt it just because of the way the interview went. But sometimes it can be shaky. Sometimes you might go to certain interview, you think everything is going on well, and hey. But don't chase. If you chase, you're false, and if you attract, it flows like river, like plain water. Don't chase, attract. Chasing is a need. Attraction is magnetic. If you're chasing, it's like you're being needy. But as purpose-driven men, we don't, as purpose-driven men and women, we don't want to be needy. No. We are who we are. We know our worth. So we don't want to chase. All we want to do is to be magnetic to what we want, and it will come to us to fulfill our destiny, to fulfill our plans, to fulfill our goals. So that we know that this work that we are putting in is not going to go in vain. This pain that we are going through is not going to be in vain. But because we are becoming people of value, because you are being consistent, because you are being disciplined, attraction will be magnetic. The success you want to be magnetic. The lady you want to be magnetic. The job you want to be magnetic. Because you are not needy. You're just focusing on yourself and becoming a better person. The next thing is, the next and the last thing is chasing focuses on others, but attraction focuses on you. And one thing I want to add to this point is that attraction respects people, but chasing respects others. People support confidence, and people support purpose, and people support personal growth. As a result, if you are focusing on others, you are limiting yourself from purpose, you are limiting yourself from self respect, you are limiting yourself from confidence, you are limiting yourself from self belief because you are not focusing on you. If you watch some of my videos, I spoke about focusing on you. You got to focus on you to attract what you want. Because when you are focusing on you, you are confident, you are purpose driven, you believe in yourself, you're not listening to other people's opinion. Because when you are chasing, you are all you're thinking about is to prove yourself right to the person. And as a result, you become someone else. Just because she says she doesn't like the haircut that you have on, and you are not in a position to understand what she's saying, so you don't want to change your hairstyle. Just talk to her and be like, hey, this is me though. This is who I want to be. This is who I want to be. If you don't agree with it, all right, cool. I'm not going to change myself because of you. That's when you are focusing on you. You're not being selfish. You're just being sacred. You're just being you. You're just being your authentic self. So when you're chasing, you are focusing on the other person's perspective. You are focusing on the other person's worth. You're not focusing on your worth. You see what chasing does, you see what begging does, you see what explaining yourself too much does. It means you're focusing on the person. You want the person to believe what you're saying. But that's not what it's supposed to be, though. That's not what it's supposed to be. The law of attraction. What you constantly think about is what you become. Attraction means you believe in yourself. It means you know your self-worth. Don't go beg. Don't go explain about nothing. Just say what you have to say and leave the room. If he or she does not understand, that's cool. You all are not meant to be. Success comes to those who are preparing themselves to become an attractive person, to become valuable people in the marketplace, to transform and change lives. Not people who are chasing it and not doing any work. No. If you are chasing, you are in desperation. If you are attracting, you are minding your business and minding your peace, and it will successfully come to you. Don't beg, don't chase, don't explain. Just attract. Become a person of value in the marketplace. Peace.